fellow resident reps. How are you? Pause. I want you to take 5 seconds and comment and tell me how you're feeling. I hope you're doing well. I'm Miss Pocket Papa, and in today's video, we are going to do a spooky neighborhood build. I may or may not have built this entire island already, so I took down all the items. So the part we're going to go to is already paved. We're going to decorate some villager houses and make a cute little area. You'll see what I'm talking about. So if you come along with me, let's go ahead and get started. So here are the villager houses. Obviously it's already paved. I'm going to be using medieval building sides basically to cover up everything, and I left the whole clips in because I want to show. I mean, if you have an easier time, I'd love that for you, but if you don't really build with these, or you never have and you want to try after watching this or something like that, just how tedious it could be, especially once you already have stuff in the way. Like I already had this river in the way. I didn't have the items yet, but you know, if you have anything in the way, it starts to get obnoxious. So it's kind of like putting a puzzle together with shifting them around in order to make them fit the way they're supposed to. So I'm sliding everything in. I had to move that tree out of the way. I'm putting them on the sides. Also, the houses are spaced apart enough to kind of make a little nook in between with the medieval building sides. So that'll look really cute. And this part's kind of boring. So what are we doing for Halloween? Do you celebrate Halloween at all? If so, do you have any plans? Are you gonna watch movies? If you're okay. If you're celebrating Halloween, what's your costume or costumes? If you don't go out for Halloween but you like Halloween, you watch Halloween movies, what is your favorite Halloween movie? It could be like an actual Halloween movie. Most of them are like kids movies, which there's nothing wrong with that. Monster House still scares me. Or it could be like a scary movie, especially like what we kind of associate with Halloween, like especially slasher movies or something. So what's your favorite movie to watch around Halloween? And if you have a costume, what's your costume for Halloween? I'm gonna be Ice Spice. If you want to see that, you could check out my Twitter, which will be linked in my socials and at the end of the video. Anywho, back to the video. I'm gonna put these medieval building sides in the back. This amount of space that I have between the houses leaves me with an extra like block of space, unfortunately, but because of the way I have the back sidewalk set up, you don't really ever end up seeing it. It's right by a tree. It's kind of tucked away in the corner. You can't really see it yet because I didn't make it yet, but I'm gonna put it by the tree over by the river. It's not really that noticeable, especially since you don't walk over there. Just grabbing more items. You can never have enough building sides, and now I'm just grabbing some of the decorations I think I want to try and use for the alleyway area and in front of the villager houses and on the side and stuff, like on the sidewalk. So don't mind the pop-in, sorry. It's Sakura season. It's nighttime. I have a lot of light up items, and the pop-in actually wasn't that bad. I used to have the medieval building sides in the same spot, but I didn't have as many decorations up. But once I decided to decorate for Halloween, I added a bunch of extra pumpkin items and stuff, and it just made the pop-in worse. See, there's that little nook, but no one ever really walks far back there. So yeah, now I'm just adding some more random items to kind of the back sidewalk to make it feel more lived in, more natural, more busy, even though it kind of looks like a ghost town when no villagers are out, but there's stuff everywhere. And then in here, I thought the Moroccan stool would be perfect. It's the perfect shade of purple, which goes with the, you know, Baddieland theme and the Halloween theme. And then in front of each house, I'd like to put some Halloween decorations of some sort, along with candy or cookies, the spooky candy set or the cookies, so it looks like you could, you know, grab a treat, like you're trick-or-treating and no one's home, so they all left the candy outside for you to grab, or fresh cookies. So I place one of those in front of every house, so when you visit the island, which I'll be dropping the dream address this weekend, again, that will be on my Twitter, my Instagram, those will be linked. But I will also be doing an island tour video that should be posted the day before Halloween, which I know is pretty close to Halloween, but it'll be a Monday night. So if you have time, you could watch it. But if you want to see for yourself, if you want to pretend to trick or treat on this, you know, kind of Sanrio pink, purple, e-girl type, whatever, Sakura Halloween island, you can go ahead and find my dream address on the socials and see for yourself. But yeah, every place gets their own cookies or candy. In the back, I'm just placing some more items since there's so much blank space here, just if someone walks by, just so it's not completely empty, and also to make it so they don't like walk all the way back there. And just running around thinking about what to do next. If there's anything else I should add, I had some miscellaneous items that I wanted to add on the sidewalk or the street as well, so that's why I'm kind of running back and forth. And then, bonus part of the video, I forgot about this area, so I'm also gonna decorate this part too. I think I'm gonna make it into a little cemetery, so if you want to watch that, go ahead. But I'm doing a little run through. So each neighbor, or in this neighborhood, each street has 2 villager houses. They each have slightly different decorations, but they have candy and cookies and stuff out on each one, a little place to sit. The alley has something different for each one, so it feels a little more urban, I'd say, kind of like townhouse vibes. And this is the part we just worked on. I'm like noticing a bit of like more empty space than I'd like to see. And I think the blossom pile would be perfect there. I like the little nook up here. I wanted to save the Moroccan sofa for the front because it's my favorite little setup. And now I just gotta grab some items for this next idea. I usually like to clear out stuff from before. And pause, sorry. This is my favorite view on my island. I've always wanted to make an area that looks like this. It's just one small area, but it's stunning, especially at night with the glowing lights. You should definitely check out the island when you have a chance. Again, my socials will have the dream address, and you should check it out. Anywho, I'm gonna make this a little fun. The first thing that came to mind was placing things like flowers or balloons or candles with it, so it looks like people have been stopping by, placing things. And then I also saw somewhere, I think it looked like someone dug up bones, so I'm gonna have like the shovel and like a hole dug up, and then a skeleton sitting out, which will be very, very fun. Oh my gosh, where's the skeleton? There we go. Perfect. That's the heart bouquet, the purple one. I love the way the bouquets look. If you have never turned that item around, it's from Valentine's Day. If you turn it around, it looks like an actual bouquet instead of just like a heart display, you know? There's a little bow in the back. It's super, super cute. But now I'm just placing down some random codes just to make it feel a little more, you know, more than just like the triangle grass of the game. Add some weeds just to add a little bit of texture to the ground. I wanted to fit a few different gravestones in here. Don't know if I'll have enough space for 4. We'll see. I don't know why I put the starter plants there. That doesn't make sense, even though some people do plant flowers and plants around gravestones, but I might end up switching that out for a candle or something. More balloons. So each little gravestone has something, trying to make it look like, you know, people are stopping by. Very quaint, very tucked in. Oh, so spooky. Voila! This is the final product. This is the building from earlier. I really hope you enjoy. Oh my gosh, I love that reaction. Let me know, do you think you're gonna try to use the medieval building sides with the villager houses? Which, by the way, I finished Happy Home Paradise, so I was able to unlock customizing villager houses on my island, and I usually do that so I can make the roofs and the buildings kind of match whatever color side I'm doing the most. So that's a tip for that, how they all happen to match. And yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you have a great holiday, a great spooky season, and if you like this island so far, tune into my next couple of videos that are still going to be Halloween related, including the island tour on the 30th. Bye!